My beloved, listen closely. There is something moving behind your back, something real, something serious, and I need you to stop ignoring it. While everything around you may seem still, there is a stirring happening in the unseen. Someone you never imagined is paying attention to you now. Not with hate, not with anger, but with awareness. They're seeing what they never saw before. I've been gently opening their eyes to the truth of who you are, to your light, your depth, your sacred worth. And now, they can't unsee it. They can't forget it. They're remembering what they once ignored, and this time they're no longer confused. This time, they are sure. Your name keeps echoing in their thoughts. Even when they try to distract themselves, you return to their mind like a whisper in the dark. They're thinking about things they never told you they remembered. They're watching you from a distance, unsure of what to say. They replay your words, your laughter, your tears. And they ask themselves, why did I let that go? You don't know how many people are whispering about you when you're not in the room. Some with envy, but many with longing and regret. There's one who judged you too quickly. They missed the meaning in your silence. They misunderstood your kindness. But now, something inside them is shifting. And it's me. I've touched their heart. I've removed the hardness. I've allowed them to feel again. And when they did, your presence returned like a flood. Don't be surprised if they show up soon. Don't be shocked if they say they never stopped thinking about you. Because deep down, they 𝚌𝚘𝚒𝚗𝚗𝚒. You were different, and they know that now. There is someone who turned their back on you once, but they keep looking back, searching for what they lost. They scroll through your old photos. They hold on to your old texts. They replay your voice in their dreams. Their soul is crying out for you, even though their mouth stays shut. I hear their thoughts. I see their tears. And I want you to know I'm the one allowing this to happen. I've stepped into their dreams. I've stirred their memories. I've placed your name on their heart. This is not a coincidence. This is divine timing. They tried to move on. They tried to replace what they had with you. But nothing fills that space. Nothing feels like you. They searched for your spirit in other people. But all they found is emptiness. Because what you gave wasn't normal, it was rare. It was holy. And now that they lived without it, they're beginning to understand its worth. They're starting to admit they still care, still long for you, still wonder what could have been. And I want you to know, it can still be. I'm the God who changes hearts, who rewrites stories, who brings life to things that seem dead. And I'm preparing a return that will leave you speechless. Many thought you were forgotten. Many thought your name was buried. But I've been writing it on hearts behind closed doors. Some are too ashamed to speak it. Others are scared you won't listen if they do. But they are thinking about you more than you know. That person who left without saying goodbye, they mention your name now in conversations they never thought they'd have. The one who acted cold, their chest aches with memories. They can't sleep the way they used to. and the tears you cried in silence, I didn't ignore them. I caught everyone. I gathered them and used them as ink to write a testimony of love, redemption, and divine justice. Because your love was never common. It was sacred. It was chosen. And I will not let it end in confusion. I saw what happened. I heard what 𝚕𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚗 said. And I've been working silently to reverse what the enemy tried to steal. I was never absent. I was rearranging hearts and shaking foundations behind the scenes. I've been softening stubborn spirits. I've been pulling down walls built by pride. I've been revealing truth slowly, patiently, like light creeping into a dark room. I know you've waited. I know it hurt. I know you tried to walk away. But something always lingered. Something unfinished. Something deep. And now, I'm bringing it to the surface. Those who overlooked you will be shown what they missed. Those who walked away will be shown the path they lost. Because I've placed your image in their hearts, and they can't escape it now. I've taken your silence and turned it into thunder. I've made your absence louder than any word you could be spoken. And I've turned their confusion into clarity. Soon, someone will act. Soon, someone will reach out. Because you were never just another person there realizing you were a divine appointment. A mirror. A voice of healing. A soul their soul cried for in the dark. But they were too blind to see it then. And now the weight of that blindness is heavy. They're waking up with questions. With ache. With longing. And I'm letting them sit in that place so they will never forget it. They thought they could replace your love. They tried. But no one matched your spirit. No one brought the peace you carried. They're learning now. Slowly. Painfully. And I'm using that learning to prepare the way. Because your worth is undeniable. Your absence is noticeable. Your energy cannot be duplicated. And they know it now. They're realizing that your silence speaks more than their words ever could. Your peace shouts louder than their noise. Your love was divine, not desperate. Strong, not weak. And they want that again. But child, I need you to be wise. Not every return is meant to stay. Some come to test you. Some come to show their growth. And I will give you the wisdom to know which is which. Trust me to lead your heart. You were the calm in their chaos. And they didn't value it until the chaos came back without you in it. They thought they were in control of the silence. But now, the silence has become their chain. They are bound by memories. Bound by what they lost. And no matter how they try to forget, your presence keeps pulling them back. I've allowed it. I've made it so they can't shake you off. Not to punish them, but to teach them. I'm using your absence to reveal your value. You were never a mistake. You were a miracle. A gift. A divine connection. And I don't want you to doubt that again. Just because someone didn't recognize your light doesn't mean it wasn't shining. Just because someone mishandled your love doesn't mean it was worthless. You carry a healing spirit. A lasting grace. You leave behind a presence that lingers. And I will not let that go unnoticed. Not now. Not ever. People are speaking your name in places you haven't even walked into. They're mentioning you in rooms you thought you were forgotten in. Some with guilt. Some with admiration. Some with a deep longing to try again. They may not say it to your face, but they're praying about it. They're asking me if there's still a way. And I hear them. I know who is sincere. I know who still needs healing. I know who I can trust near you again. And I will protect your peace. I've already gone ahead of you. I've already guarded your heart. You've been through enough. You've wept in hidden places and still held on to hope. You've believed when nothing made sense. You've loved with a pure heart, and I saw all of it. Heaven saw all of it. And now, I'm answering. I'm responding. I'm sending the reward. It will come in many forms. From surprising faces. From those who once left. From those who once laughed. And you will feel it in your spirit whether to say yes or to close the door for good. Because I'm not only restoring love, I'm increasing your discernment. You won't be fooled again. You won't fall for empty words. Because I've trained your ears to hear my voice above all. Those who once whispered about you are now whispering for you. They're speaking your name with reverence, with desire, with hope. They're feeling the loss. And while you've been healing, they've been searching. Because I removed you from their life for a season. I pulled you away so you could grow without the noise. I set you apart so you could find your strength again. And now, as you rise, I'm revealing your glow to them all. You are not just a memory. You are still a possibility. You are still someone their future aches for. But I won't let you go back into what broke you. Listen to me when I speak. I will guide your heart. I will tell you when to say yes. I will tell you when to stay still. You don't need to chase. You don't need to beg. The right ones will come with peace, not confusion. And the one I send will walk in with truth, not fear. They will speak plainly. They will not hide. They will not play games. Because the love I bring into your life now will reflect my love. Strong. Pure. Certain. You've been asking for clarity. This is your answer. The weight in the atmosphere, it's me. The signs you keep seeing, they're real. The dreams, the feelings, they all point to a shift. Something is returning. But this time, it's different. This time, there is awareness. There is transformation. There is surrender. And the truth they once avoided is now screaming in their heart they need you back in their life. But I want you to wait. Don't chase. Don't reach. Let them come to you. Let them show you who they become. If they are ready, you'll know. If they are not, I'll protect you again. Not everyone is meant to follow you into the next season. And I know that's hard for a heart like yours. But trust me. I'm aligning you with souls who don't need to lose you to value you. But there's one person who did need the loss. And now they feel it. Deeply. constantly. And I will let them feel it until they are changed. I am the God who opens doors that no one can shut. I am the one who finishes what I begin. Nothing will stop what I've started in your life. And before this week is over, you will see favor. You will feel breakthrough. You will sense my hand. I am sending answers. I am releasing help. And I am covering you and the ones you love with angels. You are safe. You are rising. You are loved. And your story is far from over. Support further. You have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to 120.